Hi guys, welcome to Life-preneur, creator of options with power to profit. So I wanted to talk to you guys about how to find yourself, okay? Your true self, not about going on the top of the mountain and smoking a couple doobies and yeah man, find yourself, or run off to concerts and just hang out with other people and que sera, sera. No, I meant to find the core person of who you are. I believe that you find your true self, you will find life, you will find purpose, you'll find an extraordinary life, you'll find passion, and you'll have meaning in life. If you don't find your true self and you stick in ego, well then you're going to have an average life. So just to explain what you're seeing here, so everybody's the same thing. You and I, we're the successful person right to the bum on the street. Everybody is the same. The homeless guy, like I said, the homeless guy, right up to all the presidents and all that stuff. We're all the same. So right here, if you can visualize a circle of bullseye, this is you right here, okay? And what you see on the outside here is what we call noise. Now, this is all the scatterness in your brain and scatterness in your life. Now, it could be many factors, but it could be what other people say. Social norms dictating what and who you are, status quo dictating what and who you are, and you have a choice to either believe it or to fight through it, and we'll get into that in a second. Another one could be job constraints. Maybe your boss is telling you, there's no way you can be successful and have your own business. Or maybe you're working in a factory, a production factory, and or whatever, manufacturing plant, and they're telling you there's nothing out there that you want. You want to stay right here and be a good worker. I'd say those are all constraints. Okay, and it could be the demands of your job. It's breaking outside and thinking outside the box. Creator of options. Okay, status quo. I mentioned that before. The social norms and the status quo dictating what you are and who you are and everything else in here. And then last is our own self. Our self could be our biggest enemy. Okay, and that has to do with our self-talk or self-image, what we tell ourselves all the time. It could be our mental limitations that we believe or we believe from the social norm. Okay? Now remember, the goal here is to have life purpose, to have passion in our lives. Okay? Extraordinary life. Not just having an average life, but an extraordinary life, but where you can dictate your time. You can go to and stand behind causes and stuff like that, and do big things in this world. And then of course you have life options, a life of options. It's not always about having wealth and being rich and all that stuff and sitting on the back of a yacht with a big cigar. That's not it. What life is about is getting outside of all this crap and finding your true self of who you are, because that's what's going to give you this right here. And when you have this here, well then you got true happiness, and you got joy. And also that by true self, this is what our Maker, I don't know if what you guys believe, but our Maker, this is what He's designed us to be. Not be constrained by all this evilness that's going on, because guess what? This is evilness. All this stuff, our ego and our social norm status quo that's always try to keep us down. Other things too could be your family and friends. They mean well, but maybe they're trying to keep you safe from being hurt because they've been hurt. But this is where you have to break through all this stuff. Now, the average life, this outside circle here is the average life. So this has to do with being in survival mode, always surviving, not having a chance to think clearly and to slow down and enjoy nature, enjoy the wonderful things in life, like your wife, your kids, your husband, your partner, things that mean more than running to a job and rush hour traffic and getting angry at somebody because someone cut you off on the way to work and you're giving them the salute. Okay? Then also an average life is a life with no purpose. you're just floating from day to day, going from point A to point B. You go from your house to your job, your house to your job. On the weekend, you have a couple days off. You come to your house to your job, and then you have 3 weeks holidays. You go out and you survive, and you come back and you got to do it all over again. That is an average life. That's survival. That's floating around. And then also, the average life is about just paying bills. Just paying bills all the time. Bills and more bills and more bills and more bills. Okay? I don't know if you guys heard about this, but there's a lot of areas throughout North America that are raising up the hydro bill. Well, that's just another bill. Bills and bills and bills. Okay? The average people usually take about 2 to 3 week holiday. Okay? And then they are in the rut. Not really doing anything. I call this the walking dead. Okay? So, that being said, how the heck do you get from here to the outside circle where your true self is? This all outside here is your true self. It's unlimited. It's unlimited potential. How do you get out there? Well, you have to, 1, you have to go and read books. 2, associate with the right kind of people. Usually successful people that are living the life that you want to live. 3, you want to listen to some kind of like audio and tapes and positive things. Maybe go to YouTube. There's lots of stuff on there. Like there's Anthony Robbins on there that you can watch and all sorts of stuff that you can get in there. And what you want to do is you want to constantly feed your mind so that you don't believe in this stuff here. And then all of a sudden what happens is you start to punch holes. You start to punch holes through here like this, so that you can actually go and you can escape out here into your true self and express who you truly are. Maybe you are an awesome business person. Maybe you are an awesome artist and musician. Maybe you are an awesome leader. Maybe a leader of thousands. Okay? Maybe you're meant to be the world's greatest pastor, world's greatest mom, father, I don't know, a missionary. And so that's how you punch yourself out of there and, get yourself out of there. But guess what? Here's the solution that you're going to have to follow as well. And then we'll quickly wrap this up. Okay? On how to find your true self. 1, catch a vision. Okay? Catch a vision. You do this by reading books, getting around other people. 2, okay? You need to throw. You have to throw yourself out there. Completely out there. Throw yourself out there. 3, you have to relentlessly pursue. You have to relentlessly pursue your dreams. And the whole thing comes down to this. Self-discipline consists of character, commitment, and being consistent at these 3 things right here. And once you get down to the bottom, you go up here and you repeat. Get yourself a big vision. Work you down to throwing yourself out there to get it done. Work yourself down to relentlessly pursue your dream. And it's an endless cycle. Anyways, I just want to leave that with you guys. If there's anything that resonates with you and you like what you see, please feel free to write a comment down below. If you want to subscribe, you can. And if you want to be part of something big, part of the Life-preneur movement, put your name, email down below. Let's get talking, and we'll talk to you guys soon. May you guys prosper and have a great life.